The other 12 hours you are supposed to be at home is the time your wife is going to work.
Because 10 years in marriage is a lot, and then we relocated abroad also. Do you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You do. I told you are the uncle.
Okay. So we have been able to identify some of the reasons why families, when they relocate abroad, they struggle. So I've heard of situations where husband and wife, they were doing so well in Africa. I mean, there wasn't argument. No, there will be argument, but then they know how to resolve the arguments, their differences. Yes, without saying they want to separate. And they relocate abroad, and then you see a lot of divorce, separation, and then you think, what becomes of the children? Why? What happened? Like, for me, I'm just curious to know, like, what exactly could be happening to these people, or what happened. And so from our own little research, we are able to come up with some of these things and some of these points, and then from our own life experiences also. So we said that.
That's why I said it's our own opinion.
Yeah, so we said one of the issues that a lot of people used to have is being able to adjust. A lot of people
to cultural.
Yes. So this is it. In Nigeria, because we are from Nigeria. So some people, the normal African setting is a situation where the man is the head of the home
and take care of all.
So
take responsibility
is the head of the
everything.
Home. It takes full financial responsibility. Like, even if he's not doing it, he's expected to take full financial responsibility.
In Africa, a man is expected to be the one taking care of his home financially and every other thing. And in this part of the world, it's different. Yeah, back home, the father is always out doing his business, providing for the home. Even if the wife is doing something, the father is expected to still take charge of all.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But it's different in this part of the world.
Yeah.
The woman works and the man works too. So it's a very different ball game. If you guys don't get to understand that part, definitely there will be rancor
in the home. So
some men, they don't want their wife to work. It cannot work out here in the diaspora. That's just the truth. I can't even imagine. Yeah, there is childcare, there is everything. You both need to just talk about it.
Yeah, so we're able to identify that this issue of role changes in role causes tension in the home, and this results to conflict, and some of the conflicts they are unable to resolve them, and because they are unable to resolve them, it later leads to other issues in the home.
Yeah,
like
when it lingers a lot, let's go our separate ways.
Yes.
That's it.
Another thing we identify that causes problem again between African couples when they relocate abroad is financial pressure. So this is what we're saying. For instance, when because you are relocating abroad, some people sold all that they had all that they've gathered together since they've been married or since they've been working, and then they come to a new location, trying to settle in, trying to get a job.
It's starting all over.
Like you are practically starting all over. So I will
share my experience. It's not funny. I'm a practicing builder from Nigeria. At least I had a post NYSC experience of over 15 years, both in Abuja, Lagos, and Ibadan. And to the glory of God, I was doing well. I will not lie. Getting to the United Kingdom, I got here I did kitchen porter.
Mm.
There were times that I had to work morning and night shifts 5 days straight. The only period I see my wife and my family is just the only 2 hours I had to just sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You understand, and that's it. So with the way it is, you just need to understand that you're starting all over. And believing that my wife knows that, so there was no pressure too much from her. She understands that part. And one thing, I had the choice of going into construction with CSCS labor card, but I felt I have not been a labor back home. I used to be the frontier of the construction site. How will I feel being like that here and someone talking? So I had to go through the other route. The thing is, the bills must be paid whichever way. That's the number one thing here. You want it or not. This is not 1 year bill. This is monthly bills, and you have to face it. Before the 38th, another 4th, 2nd, 3rd is already here.
Yes.
So you have to know what you are doing.
Sorry to cut you. I wanted to add that. So what my husband is saying is that, or his own experience, what he was trying to explain was that because of his own profession back home, when he came here, I think I was actually the one that suggested it to you. So that it won't cause a lot of financial pressure and emotional pressure for himself. I had to advise him that, because they said if you wanted to go into construction, you have to go with you needed to do some training. Yes, labor. And the best is for you to start from being labored, and you have to climb the ladder. So we had an honest conversation about it, like, is this something you would like to do? So it's different if you were not in construction. If the person was not in construction from their country, now you now come to a new country where you now be like a laborer. Like, you now have to start from the lowest level, and you'll be getting directives from. We thought about, like, how would he feel about it? Unlike going into a new field that he has never been into, and he understand that it was a phase.
This is just for me to make my
just pay, for him to pay the
make
bills.
My pay and level up on it before I get back to my profession.
Before he gets back to his profession. Now. So some people, unlike some people, when they come in, I've heard of situations where the man will come and say, oh, you cannot do this kind of job. This kind of, they will tell him to do this one. You say you cannot do. They tell him to do this one. You say you cannot do. They tell him to do that one. You say you cannot do. And especially some women also, maybe there is the man that's always been taking responsibility, most of the responsibility in the home. They too, when they come, they say they cannot do this. It cannot really work. So it's about having that conversation. Honest is a difficult conversation. Before
you guys relocate,
honest conversation.
You need to have that conversation.
Like survivor.
The first thing is you just have to survive out here.
Yes.
And the funniest part is first year, before you know it, everything starts getting back to. So that's it. It can't, like one of my friends used to say that they don't take there's no late comer, only one more late comer near Heathrow Airport. You understand? The thing is this: when you are here after a year, 2 years, the 3rd year, there's no way it will always get better.
And it will only get better if you have the full support of both of you together.
As a matter of fact, I used to tell people, couples in Western world in agreement, they make a wonderful progress.
Yes.
More than singles, or if you guys are at loggerhead.
Yes.
When you guys are in agreement, she made some money, I made my money, and in the house you already know what our duties are to fulfill and you are to fulfill.
And that takes me to another point also.
You understand?
That takes me also to another point, which is remittance.
The financial
you will have financial remittance back home. You have families family members
looking up,
that
they
are looking up to you.
asking.
Can you share some of your experience in terms of when you just
Oh
came
my
in? How was it for you,
days.
and how you told your family members that,
It's
please,
like
for
you know
now?
what it's not a very easy stride, you know.
Yeah.
Back from Nigeria, people were like, hey, he's now in the UK. Everybody, as a matter of fact, my Facebook inbox, my WhatsApp inbox, my everyday
Bills,
bills,
billing.
people will send it in. I used to be someone like that back home.
Yeah.
I
Gives a
do
lot.
for people a lot. I give, and as I, since I got here, I've heard people say that, but you were not like this before. But it's a kind of a change in a way, because I discovered that I cannot be doing this if you want to answer everybody coming your way.
Yes.
It has happened to me. I've faced a lot of stuff back in when I was in Nigeria, and I had reasons to believe that people are just people. What they do is that
they use you, like they just
use you.
Collecting money from you.
You can imagine someone calling me, messaging me to tell me that the wife just gave birth and he needs me to help because I'm the only person he has for child education, or ikomo in Yoruba way. I was like, how? Another person